Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now, you guys wanted coins that were lower market cap with a lot of potential. Well, I've got one for you, and it's not only potential in the future, it's already somewhat potential realized. It is, of course, Wax. I think a lot of people be sleeping on Wax, people. And you really shouldn't be sleeping on this coin. Now, the market cap is $812 million. The fully diluted market cap is $1.6 billion. And that might seem like a lot, and it would be like 2 years ago, but this is no longer 2 years ago. It is 2021, about to be 2022, and Wax is freaking number 98. That's not very high on the list, in case you didn't notice. Plenty of volume, so it's not some crap coin that just came up. It's been around for a long time. Yes, the Spider-Man NFTs are on Wax, and there are several partnerships on Wax, and including that Amazon rumor. But that is not actually why I think Wax is super, super undervalued. Maybe just as undervalued, if not more undervalued than Polygon. So here we go. Why Wax? There's so many projects on Wax, and these are projects that are actually up and running, not theoretical projects that they would like to be up and running, but these are really, really large projects that are actually up and running. If you go to Dapp Radar, you go to rankings, you look at the top, you actually look at the top ranked dapps. You look at number 2, Splinterlands. That's a game. Look at that. It's Hive and Wax. Alien Worlds, Wax and BSC. Atomic Assets, Wax and EOS. Farmers World, Wax. Atomic Market, Wax. So you can actually see like there's a lot of Wax projects, like Alcor.exchange, Wax. A lot of the biggest DeFi projects and dApps are on Wax, including many of the metaverses, some of the biggest metaverses. And this is really remarkable for a coin that is number 98. If you look at comparison, like what are some of the other coins that actually have a lot of representation on the top of Dapp Radar? You have BSC, that's like number 3. I don't know how big Hive is, but I think that's the only one that I see that Hive has on there. You have EOS, which is not as high anymore, but it's essentially like EOS has been around for a long time, and it's higher than Wax. You have ETH, which is like number 2. Ronin, I'm not really sure what that is. Then you have EOS again on Upland. You have BSC, Avalanche, AVAX. That's much, much higher than Wax. Ronin actually might be another one to actually look at. I will do another video on that later. Polygon, which is top 20. EOS again, because EOS has been around for a long time. They've had their own problems. Otherwise, EOS would be way, way up there if they didn't have their own problems. BSC again, ETH, Polygon, BSC. And like you don't really see such huge representation by any other chain besides Wax up here. So many of the most popular dApps already run on Wax. Plus, like I said, they have the Spider-Man stuff, and they have several other like auctions coming up on NFTs, and it is a blockchain for NFTs, which could be just as big, maybe not quite, but pretty big as a blockchain for DeFi like Avalanche. So I would actually compare Wax to like Avalanche, and because one's DeFi, the other is NFTs, and both of them can be really big. Now, where's AVAX, you ask? AVAX is at number 19 with 19.181 billion market cap. Whereas Wax is not even a billion market cap. That's like a 20x right there. And the thing is, I don't think the ratio of DeFi to NFT is going to be 20-1. And Wax having a lot of the dApps and a lot of the metaverse NFT stuff, which is going to be huge in the future, I think should be way, way higher than number 98 on the list. So if you're looking for a gem outside the top 50 that has a lot of usage already and that has huge opportunity of coming up, Wax should definitely be on your radar, because we're talking about metaverses, we're talking about NFTs, things that are going to be really, really big in the time to come. And Wax is definitely one you want to look at. Also look at Ronin, because I think it's actually pretty small, and it actually does have 2 representations in the top 10 dApps. So that's the gem for right now. Wax, it's been in plain sight all this time, but now it's cheap. I think it's undervalued, and I think it's a good time to get in. Full disclosure, I don't have any Wax. I'm not being paid by Wax or anything, and I don't really plan to buy some of it. But if I were to, it would be one of the few on my radar because I do think it is an undervalued coin that can shoot up the ranks as soon as some of this metaverse NFT stuff comes online. So thank you. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day, people.